Good afternoon, everyone. How's it going? Hey, Diamonds. Got exam week. Yeah, here's exam week for folks. I don't miss that. I don't miss exams at all. I was always terrible at them. Hopefully everyone's doing good today. So we're back. It's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. You could sort of see. But also Trucking Tuesday, which means we're going to do some more trucking. We're going to, with our patron Saint Large Marge. Some people might be too young to know who Large Marge is, which is unfortunate. But that is the way of things. So yeah, we're going to do some trucking. Hopefully everything works and functions today. Of course, there was a Windows update over the weekend, so you never know. Everything could be broken. But luckily only 2 exams left, and you're exempting from everything else. I tell you what, that was always a relief when you would exempt from an exam. That was always like the moment of, oh God, thank you. Oh, let's see here. Let me get this up. As for some reason or other, this does not, no matter how much I stretch it, it does not. I mean, it's fine. You can see the edges of my background. That's what I'm talking about. It's not bad, but it's weird. I've got it set to fit to fit to screen, and it doesn't quite. Maybe if we just do this, it's only going to cut off like a minuscule amount. Let's see, stretch the screen. Might make things a little too wide. Ah, well. Like I say, doesn't really matter. Fit to screen, yeah, because otherwise it stretches everything. So you finally got everything sent to your college, so you can dual enroll next year. Nice, awesome, congrats. It's when I try to think back on college, I think it wasn't that long ago, but then I realized let's see. I didn't actually get into college till I was 22 because I took some time. And then I was done. I don't remember how old I was because I went longer than 4 years. Which was weird because I did community college a year before then, but I had to retake stuff because my counts, my what do you call them in that department was not very intelligent. My entire department was run by very egotistical men who believed they were smarter than everyone, and maybe they were, but they wanted to hold on to that knowledge, and they would talk down to you if you didn't. They just talk down to you. Anyway. So yeah. Let's see. I think everything should run fine. I maybe tweaked some things. So hopefully things will run better. I gotta check one more thing. Or it's gonna run worse, so, you know, you never know. Also, they announced another fucking... So they just released Colorado in this game not long ago. And they just released... They've announced they're going to do Wyoming next. I guess they're keeping on top of it. Okay, let me change here. Also, we need to grab some music real fast. Since we're doing music in the background. We don't just listen to weird, why didn't that? My internet radio is broken. Might be too loud. I don't know if that's too loud or not. Hopefully not. Do they have Georgia in this game? So far, I think they're working on all the West Coast. Seems like everything's West Coast right now. Oh dear, did I break it when I did that? I'd have broken it. What happened? Can't already be broken. It was working a second ago. Apparently didn't want me to alt-tab out or something. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, that was it. For some reason it locked to my mouse. I clicked on the window to bring it up, and it for some reason locked as a move on my mouse. That was okay, that was... I don't have chat over. Let's see you. Where is it? Is that the one? No. Is that the one? No. That's not the one. That's the one. That's the one. Okay. Now I can see ya. Yeah, I know where Georgia is. I'm just saying they only have the West Coast in the game, so they don't have... So they don't have Georgia. I'm hoping they move across the US, because it'd be cool to like see like the Appalachian Mountains and whatnot. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. Reload into the game. Come on. There we go. Alright. So I got you all over in my passenger seat over there.
Hi, this is Ariel.
So we haven't bought our own truck yet. We've got the money, can buy like the cheapest truck. But I don't want to do that yet. I kind of want to get a decent truck, because in Euro Truck I bought like the cheapest truck I could find, and boy, that thing had a hard time in the hills. So I kind of want to save up for a halfway decent truck. Plus then with our own truck we can upgrade it, so go check out some truck dealers. I don't know what a good truck is in this game. Okay, so what do we have? What, is this the only one they got? How do I get it? This is literally the only truck you all have. You all. This is literally the only truck you guys have. Or is this the truck I'm driving? It's the only one they got. These are some better ones. So what is something like this gonna run me? 141,000, which we could do. this baby cost? 174,000. Of course, it's gonna go up just the higher we go. Okay, so maybe consider. That one's available at level 20. Wait, oh, all this stuff's available at level 20, which we don't have any. Level 13. What level am I right now? I don't actually know. So I don't even think I can get the good trucks. I'm level 8. Okay, so we gotta level up some. Get the Tesla semi-truck. Why, though? I don't want to give any money to Musk. Plus, if it's self-driving, then I'm out of a job. Okay, well, we'll do some more driving then. Since, I'm not even the right level for a decent truck yet. Okay, so we'll put, wow, okay. That's a long drive. I've essentially done that route before, but that's a good amount of... We'll do it. They'll take us all the way down to Fresno, California. We'll do it. I haven't played all week, so I kind of forget what I set all the buttons to. I know that's cruise. This is a pretty nice cab. But I need to, well, I need to do two things. One, I'm setting up too high. Oop, there we go. Always takes a screenshot. It's better, and then, ooh, I hate that. Okay. Scoot up. 'Cause for some reason it sets me really far back.
Our mission is to protect you. Come with me if you want to live.
Well, yeah, we've got oh, we've got the Terminator as our GPS. Still feel like it has me sitting, because look, I'm sitting in the seat. Feels a bit weird. All right, but let's see here. So. Are we started? That gets us started. All right. That's my running lights. Okay, so gotta somehow get out of here. What's the button? That's what we're pulling. Alright. I think we can squeeze through up here. Check something, because it is I wonder if they said take this off, but I think that's all right. Scaling is right. Okay, yeah, everything seems right. No, this isn't my truck. We're still doing jobs for people, so we drive company trucks. So it means I also don't get as much money because I have to use a company truck. But on the upside, the company I'm driving for pays all the fees. So gas, way stations, stuff like that, the company pays for. Repairs. So basically drive different trucks until I can afford my own. We do a lot of driving out of Seattle. But we need the money.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Fortunately, there aren't a lot of interesting GPS voices in in the workshop. Wish there were more.
Keep left, and then exit left, human. Exit left, human.
It's always a bit laggy around here. The game runs like a dream, not in VR. This is a
Keep
separate.
right.
This is a separate branch they maintain for VR. Which is the main reason why you can't do why you can't use the Truckers MP mod. It's because Truckers MP only maintains one branch. A constantly updated one. So they don't maintain one for VR. We got a way station up ahead. Get a pony boy. So they haven't made one. There would first have to be a pony GPS, and then someone would have to port it to this. I don't know if it's difficult or not.
I'll be back.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake. Keep left.
All right. We should be good. We should be off on the road again.
Keep left.
Hammy left turn. Regret to say you found a portal to
left.
Equestria, did you? Alright. Apparently they're also updating the graphical engine to this game, which is one of the projects they're working on. And I know for Euro Truck, they're actually going back and for a lot of the first locations, like in Germany and
Keep
whatnot,
left.
they're actually redoing some of the models and skins. What's going on here? God damn it. Go a different route.
I'll be back.
Man, first drive of the day, and I'm already being roadblocked.
Keep right. And then exit right. I insist.
Luckily in the US, there's like a billion exits.
Exit right. I insist.
I know when I do this in Euro Truck, it's like, if you get pushed off route,
Okay,
you're going to be
turn
driving
left.
for quite a while before you find another exit.
Turn left. Keep right.
What the fuck kind of exit is this? Too close to the light. I don't think I've ever seen an exit like that before.
Keep right. And then exit right. I insist.
Oh, I swear to God.
Exit right. I
What the
insist.
fuck? You know what? Fuck you all. I'm doing it. Screw you. Funnily enough, I don't get a fine for this. get around up here. What the shit? Okay, how does that happen? Did the frickin' Hulk like drop in on him? What the shit? How does that even happen? Oh. Oh shit. Where did you even come from? Where are you all coming from? The road's blocked behind me. What the shit? I mean, I know I cut through, but... Hey, random Kiwi. Oh, sorry about the song. What's going on up here? Might be back on track again. Ooh, God. Gotta adjust again. Again, the left turn on this wheel is a bit hammy, so I gotta. It takes me a few minutes, dude. A little while to adjust to it.
Left.
So music does seem very quiet, doesn't it? I thought I turned it up.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake. Keep left. Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Getting a lot of wobble effects in the VR side of this, and I thought I fixed that.
Keep left.
We're ending up on this traffic hellscape up here.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Oh, I know, I'm going too fast. Keep changing the speed limit on you. Hey, breast strings. Yeah, I actually do like that one of Coloratura.
Keep left.
Are my headlights on, or am I just my running lights on? No, just my running lights are on. But the glare I'm getting off the road is pretty intense. I think I need the other lane. Yeah, I do. I've driven this.
Keep right.
I've driven this route like 3 times already. We're going to a different city this time, but the route's the same.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Like remembering that that lane ends. Hit cruise.
Keep left.
Sometimes the cruise doesn't take when I hit the button. It's like any car. I've had cars that are like that. Driving's doing pretty good. Oh, good. I'm down to the bottom. They're getting bad again lately. Which really needs to clamp down on those. They're just too busy making sure that the music I'm playing will get me DMCA strikes. Which is why I'm not really making the music that much focus, though YouTube picks it up like very quick.
Yeah, I forgot the line. Sure, what?
Because I know last Tuesday there was a remix that got picked up on YouTube. I'm like, ah, shit. I should have taken the time to get Twitch soundtrack working. Because at least then that's DMCA free, plus then it doesn't show up on the VODs. Although apparently the regular OBS, not Streamlabs OBS has implemented basically the same feature, where you can play play audio on a track that doesn't get picked up by the VOD. That does mean you can still get DMCA struck live, but you can't get hit for the VODs. None of my mods are here today to delete the bot. Oh well. They post once and then... They post once from a random account and then never again. I ban them, but it doesn't really do anything. They just come back under another name.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Yeah, well, I wasn't speeding 2 seconds ago. Changing the speed limit. Suddenly stop like that, guys. I've actually got valuable cargo on. I mean, I'm a truck. I can't really stop suddenly anyway. Oh shit, we need gas. I forgot to even check my gas meter. Oh shit. Next exit, I can find gas. Veering into the lake. Flip off the cops. There you go. Shit. Oh, and why is this asshole going slow? Rest area up ahead, but I need gas. Do not, come on. I just set the cruise control. Damn it. Ugh. God, it is like real life driving. Every time you get the cruise control set, you gotta take it off because a lot of people getting, so there's a lot of accidents or a lot of people getting pulled over. American Truck Simulator Road Rage Edition. It's 55. like one of the highlighted differences of playing this versus Euro Truck Sim is in Euro Truck you get stopped a lot for toll booths. In this game you get stopped a lot for way stations. Great rest stop at a gas station. Ah, there's a gas station. My steering wheel popped off my desk there. Yeah,
I'll
so
be
rest
back.
that way, okay.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
We might as well rest too while we're at it, because we're getting sleepy. Alright. If anybody wants anything, this is the stop, alright? Get your drink, go to the bathroom.
Keep right.
We are gonna sleep
Then
too.
turn right.
Brake always catches pretty hard.
Your heart is in two places you can only live in one. You're torn between the hilltops and the tide. Thank goodness that the cutie mark crusaders have begun to give you hope and help you to decide.
We'll get a Coke? Alright.
These words they call to you, they say harmonizing heights. This is your home, simple and serene. The sun down.
Yeah, we're gonna rest too, because we're getting sleepy.
You can see 23 different shades of green to
Okay, tank is full.
compare anywhere to there is unfair and just plain wrong. Culture mirror or you wear feathers, feathers or hair. This is where you belong.
Let's get some sleep.
Well, on the other hook, I can think
Whew,
of stuff that's
alright.
way more exciting and cool.
We feeling good? Alright guys, again, last chance. Go to the bathroom, get your drinks and your food. We're hitting the road here. Last call, 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Alright? I'm going. Otherwise you're going to get a taxi. to go to the bathroom. We'll go to the bathroom. Come on. We gotta go. It's time to go. Come on. Alright, we're going. Go fast. Go fast. Alright, we're going. Somebody hand me one of those Hostess snack cakes. Alright, you're done? Alright, hop in. And next, yelling on the sticks. You're new here and you love American Truck Simulator, but you don't have it because you don't have a PC. Oh. That sucks. It is a good game. Hopefully you can
Turn
get a,
right.
Hopefully you can get a PC one day and play it. I guess it's not on console, is it? Or is it? I guess it... Man, how cool would it be if you could have this like on the Switch or something? So you could be playing American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck while on the road. I mean, obviously not while you're driving. You know, someone else is driving. But... It's jerking me around a little bit. There we go. The good thing is we slept through most of the night, so we'll be getting dawn here soon.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
There we go. All right. Cruise control set. Let's go. I'll catch you in a second, chat, when I'm... You know, one distinct thing I noticed lacks in American Truck Simulator is roadkill. They sometimes have like rubbish or something on the side of the road, but you never see like the road alligators. You never see just roadkill. American roads are littered with that, that shit. It's hard for me to read chat when I'm not on a straightaway. Family Fish Simulator. What? Hey, Dabrowski. Look, just quickly grab onto the back, Diamonds. Or catch another truck and then leap on. Look, I told you, I warned you. We were leaving. Look, we were back at that rest stop for like 8 hours. You had your time to go to the bathroom before we left. Station. I always feel like when I'm just getting going. Then I have to stop. Seems like every time I just finally get going on a good stride.
I'll be back.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Don't text and drive. Hey, Dark Omen. I'm trying not to text and drive. I mean, this basically me trying to read chat is a perfect example of why you shouldn't read texts while driving. Because as soon as I attempt to read chat, I start swerving. Well, it's only because I have to turn my head all the way over here. It used to be, like, you know, I'm old enough where I was driving before there was such a law where you couldn't text and drive. You know, there wasn't a law that early on. And I wasn't bad about it, but I mean, yeah, I did it. But normally you'd have it like up here, you know, you'd have it right in front of you. Like if you had a text message, you'd bring it up in front, you know, kind of look, you know, dodge your eyes up and down. What the hell is this bull mess? We're encountering a lot of accidents on this run. This is my first run of the day, and it's just like crazy amounts of accidents we've had. No, not me personally, but I mean on the road. Mountains. Look at the balloons. Who's ballooning at 6:27 a.m. in the morning? A.m. in the morning specifically.
Continue straight.
Must be down south. Where am I actually? We can find out real fast. Do way stations even exist anymore? Yeah, last time, I mean, I haven't driven in the States for like 10 years, but yeah, last I ever saw them, they were mostly closed. Okay. So you have them all where you are. Okay, crystal. Crystal, diamonds, okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I was gonna check on the map where we are. Where is my map? There we are. Oh, we're actually over halfway there now. Yeah, we're headed to Fresno. There we go. Dabrowski, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. So yeah, we're heading down to Fresno. Eventually, there's supposed to be a Steam sale coming up, I think next week or something, maybe. Then again, it's too new. Let's see if maybe I can pick up these two states. They're doing Wyoming next, so eventually this one will get filled. God, this one's gonna be the big one if they if they decide to do Texas. They don't even have the whole map rendered. Look at that. Didn't go all the way over. I saw a project apparently where they added a map for a group added a map for Canada. The Scream is rad. You didn't know it was in VR? It can be. It's a separate branch. They don't tell you this on the Steam page. They don't tell you on the Steam page that it's VR enabled because it's a sub branch. So basically, they maintain two separate versions of it. Yeah, when I bought Euro Truck, I didn't know it was in VR, but I played it for like a couple hours. I was like, man, this would be awesome in VR. And then I thought, well, the game's moddable. Surely somebody has made a VR version of it, you know, a mod to make it work in VR. And it turns out the people that made the game actually do. It's just, yeah, you have to download a separate branch of it, which is you can do in Steam, of course, but yeah. And that's apparently why the Truckers MP mod doesn't work, is because Truckers MP maintains a constantly updated branch versus this one, which is usually a version behind. So, yeah, I was quite pleased when I found out it was in VR, because I was like, holy shit, this is perfect. It's a perfect experience. And then if you can get, like, I mean, I played it before I had a steering wheel. But if you, like, use mouse steering and VR, it's like the holy grail. And then if, well, that is good. And then if you can get a decent steering wheel, it's like the holy grail of trucking. And then, yeah, there's apparently a big big trucking sim community out there. You're hoping from Florida, but you don't think it'll be anytime soon. Yeah, they seem to be working their way east. I mean, they managed to cover a lot of Europe over time for Euro Truck, so Plus, if there's demand for it, I'm sure they'll eventually get there. See, I'd like to get the eastern U.S. because, you know, go through the Appalachian Mountains and everything. It'd be like I'm home again. Well, not home again. My other home, where I'm from. This place is home to me, but... Yeah, this is a real, it is a chill experience. It's one of those games that, yeah, you just kind of sit back, you relax, you know, put on some music, and just, you know, drive. And I kind of didn't get it the first time. Ooh. Love to get a sim controller set up. Yeah, well, like this steering wheel I've got was a cheap one, which is why it's got a dead zone in it. Yeah, the good steering wheels are generally $200 and up. It's been unfortunate, but the steering wheel I got is like a super cheap one. It was an experiment because I wasn't sure if I was really gonna stick with doing truck and sim, because as much as I enjoy it, I'm fickle. You know, I'll binge something for a while, I'll play it for a while, and then I'll move on to something else. And so I didn't kind of want to...
straight.
At the time, I didn't really want to commit a whole lot of money towards something I might, you know, not stick with for a while. And then, yeah, I've watched a streamer I tend to watch played a couple years ago, and I was like, you know, it looks okay. I mean, I didn't quite get it, and then I started playing it, and I was like, and like people on my Steam list that had it had like hundreds of hours in it, and I'm like, it must be good. I mean, ultimately, you're just sitting here on the road driving. There's nothing like... nothing major to it, you know. You're on the highway most of the time, so you're not really even thinking about having a trailer, you know. And then you just do it, and it's like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, you're just out on the road driving, you're seeing the sights. It's pretty nice. Thrustmaster made a setup specifically for farming sim. I heard about that, and I heard it's not very good. Like the one that's specifically made for farming sim, apparently it's not that great. If I'm thinking of the same one.
Continue straight.
They were like, just get a regular steering wheel and pedal, but... like, yeah, if I play farming sim again at some point, I might actually use the steering wheel setup. Why not? It's there. Now farming sim just needs to get a VR component. Still got a ways to go. Felt the same years ago, you didn't get it. Yeah, it's one of those games that, yeah, you watch people do and you're like, yeah, that looks pretty good, but I don't think I'd play hours of it. And then you play it and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I get it. This is your consciousness speaking. Crash the truck. Well, it's not my truck, so I mean, if I crash it, I don't pay the fee on it, but I'll earn less money. Oh, look, a crop duster. I call it a crop duster, it's just a biplane. Boys, what are you doing? I hear my two rats are just, they're stomping around. No, you can keep playing. I'm telling you. Flam has the bumbles on his hind feet bad again. I think we might know what caused it, so we fixed it, but yeah, you got the bumbles again. We set up a thing in the cage so they could climb up and down from the middle floor to the top floor, but it was in such a way where to get from the top down, they kind of had to go vertical to reach it. And I mean, they did it just fine. But I think, I would notice every time Flam would do it, he would kind of grab his hind feet to the side of the cage. I think he was rubbing his feet on the bars. So, until I can figure out a way to hook it up better so he doesn't have to do that. Put the old ramp back in place. Because we want to give them stuff they can climb. You don't want to make sure they get some cardio as they're doing their thing. Especially Flam, he's a big boy. Which isn't much we can do about it. Crash, my career would be over. No, they're not separated, but basically Flam doesn't have as good agility as Flim does. And Flam's also weighs a lot more. He's a bigger rat. And he's a bit overweight. But there's not a lot we can do about it either because he lives with another rat. So it's because there's no way to really kind of control, what he eats versus his brother. Because if I slow down feeding one, the other has to slow down, so there's not much we can do about the feeding issue. But because of his weight, and he's not as, like I say, he doesn't have as much agility as his brother does. And so because of that, he takes his steps more carefully.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Where Flim will just, jump and leap and climb everything. Flam not so much. Plus, because of his weight as well, he's got a higher chance for getting bumbles as well, because rats are meant to walk on their toes. And if a rat is overweight, or if their toenails are too long, they'll walk on their heels a bit more. And their heels are where they get the bumbles, which is basically a just really thick callus that that can be irritated and rubbed open. Jerk. Could have at least gotten open. So yeah. His weight combined with his lack of agility kind of gives him that.
Continue straight.
I mean the cartoon with the rat on the treadmill with cheese. Front doesn't work. It can? No. Rats will run on a wheel, but it's hard to find a wheel that's big enough for them. Think of it as Flam just likes to eat and sleep. Like that's his life, you know. It's what he enjoys. But also one of the things about caring for rats is you do have to be careful and maintain
Keep
that they
left.
don't get bored. You have to manage their boredom. Because rats are very smart, so because of that they're easily bored. And, but we need to like get them out more. We always keep the top of the cage open and there's a platform they can come out on and see us, and we'll like, you know, let them ride on our shoulder or go around. But one of the things we need to do is like just let them out and run for a bit. It's difficult to do, especially in this room, because there's cables and wires everywhere. And for the most part, they don't bother them, but certain ones they seem highly attracted to, which is weird. Like my headphone cable, like the headphone cable on my old headphones, they have no interest in. The headphone cable on my new headphones, they really want.
Continue straight.
And then there's like the old laptop we have. Like I'll let them on my desk. I've got, you know, keyboard cable, mouse cable, monitors, my tablet, all that stuff cable. They don't bother them. But if you put that old laptop up here, oh my goodness, they want that cable. So they go after specific ones for some reason. It's weird. And we don't like to risk it, obviously, because it's, you know, they're fast. They're fast and they have very sharp teeth. It could take one very swift bite in the right way into a wire, and that's just it. So what we have to do is my girlfriend built a wall, a folding wall, out of wood sheets and hinges. Very top quality. She did well on it. And we used to use it when we had a play space for them. But when they got the new cage, we got rid of the old play space. So now what we do is we'll just, you know, every once in a while we'll set up the wall that kind of blocks them off from all the computers and wires and everything, and they can run around the rest of the office. The only exception is that the internet cable runs through, and when they start getting really exploratory, they start going for it. Well, they don't go for it specifically, but they get interested in it. I had to stop Flam yesterday because he was like, this cable looks tasty.
Continue straight.
Maybe they have a chemical that makes them smell different than others. Yeah, I kind of wonder about that. Because they're definitely different types, and it seems like
Keep
I
right.
can almost
And
identify.
then exit right. I insist.
Oh shit, I can hear you.
Exit right. I insist.
Wasn't paying attention.
Turn left.
Yeah, there's definitely. And now we've got the Christmas tree up in here, which you might be able to see behind me. Just more electric. More electric stuff. I don't want them. Biting into. So. Yeah, we'll set up the wall and like let them run around a bit. need to do more of. Remember this place?
turn
This is the
right.
place for some reason I was trying to rest at and it wouldn't let me.
Turn right.
I think I can turn right on red here. Oh, the one thing about Flim though, the smaller one, he's a plastic eater. He wants to eat plastic, and he's got a favorite type, which we have to be very careful of. He likes his favorite type of plastic is the thin kind of cellophane stuff. Man, he'll go for it. We used to think he was just. I'd always watch him, you know, but at first I thought, well, you know, most stuff rats chew, they spit out, you know, they just want to chew something. No, he would tear off a little piece of this plastic and then fucking it would vanish. And we're like, okay. We can't let him have that. The last thing he needs is a gut full of plastic that he may or may not pass. He's our little plastic eater. I'm setting the cruise. I hit the cruise control like 3 times. In most cases, yeah, rats will just bite something, you know, chew something and spit it out. But for some reason, plastic is like his thing. At least it's a specific type, though, because a lot of things, you know, that are safe for rats are made of plastic, but hard plastic. He has no interest in chewing hard plastic, which is good. Some rats do. One of the things I've seen is like some people, you know, have to buy like a new hammock for their rats every month because they'll chew through it. Our boys don't do that. The only time they ever really
Continue
chew
straight.
through fabric is when they're like pulling on it to get it into like their bed or something, and they'll like bite a hole into it. It's funny because we've got a blanket that covers the top of their cage. It's kind of help keep it dark at the top. And every once in a while they'll get a hold of an edge of it and start tugging it in. Usually in the middle of the night too, so wake up in the morning and see just like an entire wad of the blanket pulled in. Hi, welcome to my channel where I'm driving a truck and talking about my rats. Hey, Wigaluna. I was talking about our little plastic eater and our little bumble boy. I think I'll make it before I need to sleep again. I wonder if the people in the pro truck community use the sleep simulation. Because you can actually turn that off. So I believe to get one of the trucks I want, I need to be level 13, and I'm level 8, so that'll at least give us a chance to earn some extra money in the meantime. So I won't be going independent quite yet. That's good. We'll have a little extra spending cash to then customize the truck. Well, we can either customize the truck or I think hire someone. Because once we have our own truck, we have to expand our garage to hire someone. But then once I do that, I either have to buy another truck or
Continue straight.
let them have the one I bought. Read large Marge a few times. Then you got who I was talking about. See, you know who Large Marge is. Petition for rats to do the stream instead of Moon. Well, every time I keep trying to run Rat Cam, it breaks my computer. To do Rat Cam, but yeah, it seems to like break things every time I try. Plus it'd have to be late night streams because they're typically asleep. They wake up for a quick lunch and then they go back to sleep till like later at night. We're in lockdown again for the next 5 weeks, that's right. That started today. Nothing but the absolute essentials are... On. Fresno, we're almost there.
Keep right. And then exit right, I insist.
This has been a long trip.
Exit right, I insist. Turn left.
Oh, have I talked about the push-ups? The ratty push-ups? No, I haven't actually. I think I may have mentioned it in the past about the push-ups. It's one of the things they'll do if they, every state is doing their own restrictions and they lift all their restrictions too early and end up needing to do it all over. Yeah, I know. And now that the first vaccines are coming out, people are gonna get, irresponsible.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Fresno discovered.
Turn right.
Is this my place? Yeah, it is.
Turn right. You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, where are you gonna have me park it? If I do that parking job, oh, that's really tight. We're gonna do this parking job. You can park at your damn self. Wrong pedal. I'll eventually get to the point where I start doing the full parking jobs myself. But we're also getting sleepy. We made it. Oh man, good. We're level 9 now. Let's see, what do we take? I kind of want fuel economy. I'll take that. All right. So we have 173. We'll have some good money by the time I get to the level I need to be. That looks like a run I've not done before. Los Angeles. That's not Los Angeles. Oh, I'm looking at that one. Go to Kingsman, Arizona. That looks like that'll be a fun drive. Oh, an articulated trailer. I don't want to do an articulated. We could do this one. So this one might be good. And this one we're carrying Hazard Class 1. We could do that. Why don't I get a loan? Well, at this point I don't need one. Like, the only thing actually stopping me from getting the truck I want is level. Because I think the truck I want, I have to be level 13. So, at this point, money is not holding me back. It's level. Yeah, that's the only reason. Let me get a drink of water. We might take out a loan when it comes to, when we start getting another driver, though. So, like, when I start getting a driver for, like, my garage and whatnot, we might take out a loan then. We'll see how much money we have when the time comes. Sitting in the right place for once. Good. Okay, what do we got? Let's check what we're actually carrying here. Just hazardous material, nothing specific. Let me see. Coastline King. Here we are. what we're driving today. You didn't play with that long, but you think you got more. Explain with your own truck. You got more of what with your own truck? You do get more money if you have your own truck. That's definitely true. Or more experience with your XP. You might actually, I don't know. I don't know if you get more XP with your own truck or not. So you can take your 4th period exam early, so you don't have to go in at normal time. Do I need to drop you off?
The more contact I have with humans, the more I learn. So let's get started. Drive.
Got running lights on. Alright. Carrying hazardous material, or at least some kind of hazardous stuff. I think that ups the amount of tiredness I gain. Of course, we really don't want to damage this stuff. Way station! Oh, I can bypass it. We're not even on the road yet, and I've already got a way station. That's true. I can't drop you off on the East Coast. Sorry. Stop at a truck stop for gas and leave when they go pee. Well, apparently that's what I did earlier.
Ahead. Turn right. Turn right. Keep right. Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Wondering, is Midley your actual wife or is it someone else? No, it's someone else. They're just my RP wife. I know them. I've visited them in person. I know their actual wife. I went to their wedding. Cool, this turn. Come on. There you go. we talking about? Ratty push-ups. I think I've mentioned it a couple times before, but basically all that is they like to get under things, like especially like pillows and blankets. And one of the things they'll do is if there's any kind of resistance to what they're doing, like sometimes I'll let them up on top of their cage and they'll get under the blanket
Keep right.
that's on top of their cage, and their stuff's setting up there, so they'll try to get it like out of their way while they're under the blanket. And so you'll just see like this suddenly like this you'll see it like suddenly just jerking upward. So you just be like And if you can catch them doing it, basically you just see them doing these little we call them ratty push-ups. Because rats don't really have legs. They're basically body and feet. So it's just always funny. We always call them doing their push-ups. They have a little pooch that has a pillow in it, and they prefer to be under the pillow than on it. And so we always say they go in there and do their ratty push-ups. Look at this area. This looks nice. Look at this.
Keep left.
Getting a lot of bloom off the road. We've been this way before because the yellow line indicates we've come through here. Might have come down that exit though. Maybe. No? I don't know. According to the line on our GPS, we've been through here. There's a new store just opened. What is that? Okay, at least they give me a mostly full tank of gas. Raid? Did I get raided?
Keep right. And then exit right. I insist.
Did I actually get raided? Oh, you tried
Exit
mating.
right.
Oh,
I
okay.
insist.
I'll be back.
I guess it worked, but I didn't get an alert. That's weird. Oh, shit, I went the wrong way. Oh, I was looking at you guys when I was supposed to take that exit. Whoops. I was supposed to take that exit back there. Ah, well, oh well. No idea if I just added a load of time to my drive or what. Okay, well, that's weird. I wonder why my alert didn't pop. My rating and hosting alerts seem to be very iffy for some reason. Sometimes I'll get hosted and I won't get an alert, and sometimes I'll get rated and not get an alert. It acts up.
I'll be back.
Let's see where. So I got off route here. Did I get far off route? Yeah, a little bit. Looks like I've got a basically. I think I was supposed to cut through here, and instead I'm gonna have to go around. Ah, well, that's okay. That's all right. Well, we've already covered 10% of the available map so far. We still got to get like down in here. Eventually get that DLC. You weren't even streaming. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it didn't work, because you weren't streaming? I don't know, actually.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake. We'll get back on route. We're just taking the scenic route. And just reverse on the highway. I mean, I coulda. Apparently that's something you can do. You can go down the wrong way and not get a fine for it, I think, but I don't know. Maybe you can. I watched someone do it once. They didn't Keep
do it for
right.
long because they
And
basically
then exit right. I insist.
had missed their exit, and instead of just going on, they
Exit right.
decided to
I
turn
insist.
around on the highway. What you doing, truck? Pumping lanes on me there. Train. You gotta mix the sims together, so like you have, because there's Train Simulator where you get to drive a train.
making it very hard to see. Like nasty glare. Home store.
Keep right, and then exit right. I insist.
Double shit. No, don't slow down, jerk.
Exit right. I insist.
You're gonna be Mr. Home Store.
Keep left, and then turn left.
God, the sun's in my eyes.
Turn left.
You missed an exit because the exit was under construction and the only way around was a 7-hour drive. God. You mean in real life or the game? I mean, I can imagine both. I've seen both before. Earlier on in this, we had a blocked exit, and I just fucking went around him. Well, at first I took the exit, and then when I went to get back on the other side, that was blocked too, and I was like, fuck you. I went around. Where are we going? Are we going to Bend or Pendleton? Are we going to turn only lane? In game, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Sometimes you can get away with just going around them. Sometimes they'll have it blocked off really, really well.
Continue straight.
Shit. Nope, made it.
Keep right.
Wait, wasn't that logo orange, or was that just the the sun? Yes. Look at this, we're getting some back roads.
Might have been the sun, but you did see orange at first. Yes, that's what I thought. Like I saw the sun. Or I saw it looked orange the entire time, then as soon as we got out of that, the sun being in our eyes. So it's not orange anymore. This town doesn't count as being discovered. I guess because it's not a trucker stop. Something I just realized. It's something you don't actually see in the game at all is animals. Like you have all these open fields and pastures, but you never see anything. Never actually occurred to me.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Found a steak back here. Mind if you have it? Where'd you find a steak back there? I don't know if I'd trust it. It's probably something I scraped off the road. It looked cool at the time. I think it was a raccoon roadkill that looked like Nixon. That's an old trucker game we do. We see if we can find roadkill that looks like any of the presidents or actors. Home storm getting around you here.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Maybe not at this one, but maybe at the
Continue straight.
next one we'll consider a rest stop. It's a bend. Gotta go. All right, Crystal, have a good one.
Continue straight.
Stick at one point and did offer sanity. Look, like I say, it's probably roadkill. It's 90% chance it's roadkill.
Keep right. And then exit right, I insist. Exit right, I insist.
I think maybe rest up here. A little bit behind schedule, but
Continue
just
straight.
that. We still got 11 hours before we get there. Well, we'll pull it in here so we can discover it.
I'll be back.
Discover it. Where's the rest place? Trucks don't do this. Oh, shit. This is a problem. Trailer, what are you doing? You don't actually do that. I'm stuck. What is that? Bit late to the party, but probably not worth fixing right now, but your background is doing that thing again where it's visible on the edges. Yeah, I know about that. It's for some reason, whatever, the capture, the VR capture, that's its resolution. And if I try to fit it to the edges, it stretches it instead of anything else. I don't know why. Like, the resolution of the capture should be the exact same as the monitor, but it's not for whatever reason. It's really dumb. Okay, let's see. Turn it the opposite way you want it to go. Right? Came in here, I thought I could rest, but garage is available. Oh, it's a garage I can buy. Oh, that's why it's marked as a resting spot. That's why. Because I could rest here if I owned it. Am I up against something? How have I done got myself trapped in here? Fuck me. Somehow done got myself trapped in this place. I think I can go around. Let's hope I can go around. We're gonna try to go around. Can't. The map says otherwise. Make the turn. Make the turn. Damn it! I'm losing great amounts of time doing this. This place was a trap. This place was entirely a trap. It lured me in, making me think it was a place I could rest. Turns out I can't. And then I can't get fucking out of here. Sorry. Are you coming or what? Okay, Mr. Drama, I'm not that far out. There. Well, we managed to get out. That was annoying.
Continue straight.
Still gonna attempt to rest though, cause look.
Continue straight.
Maybe this one won't be a trap. Oh. Goodness.
I'll be back.
Get some rest. Oh, look, daytime. And I can see, and it's somehow still raining. Isn't.
I'll be back.
Keep
know
left, and then
When this
turn
has
left.
to get there.
Turn left.
Can't see. Hopefully it's okay. I like this too because it's like I'm sitting here while I wait at the light. I'm like leaning forward on the steering wheel a bit. You know, it's like sometimes as one does when you drive.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Okay, we're back on the road after that fucking mess.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake. Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Station my steering wheel after that whole thing. It got unseated, now it's aiming a bit funny. Oh, brush strings, alright, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. I can't believe, as a trucker, I am now caught behind a truck that's not going fast enough. You can't suddenly stop when a truck's behind you. Ooh, wow. Frame rate. Together. Come on. You cannot just stop like that. 10 hours to go. I I ain't got enough gas to get there. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Continue straight.
Zarni says continue straight.
Police ahead. Speeding
Coverage
would be a
all
big mistake.
Banned from the highway. Well, then what am I gonna do, huh? This is my livelihood. Ironically, I'm driving a virtual truck. Still in an attempt to earn a living.
Continue straight.
It gets a bit meta when you're a streamer and you're playing a game that's a simulator for a job. I feel like there's a bit of meta happening. Views around here. Not a cow. It's not a cow statue. These are some long hauls. I mean, this is only the second deliver I've done today. I'm only on the second one, and it's what? 5 a.m. 5 a.m. 5 p.m. already? My time.
I'll be back.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Think of the person who programmed the game. Yeah, that's true. The person that programmed Game Dev Tycoon literally made a game about making games. Yeah, I always thought about that in terms of also just being the one that's playing it, you know, it's like... But yeah, you're right, as the dev of Game Dev Tycoon. There's a bit going on there.
Continue straight. Keep right, and then exit right, I insist.
I forgot there was a city in California literally called Weed.
Exit right, I insist.
Man, I'm getting a lot of remixes on this playlist, and damn it, every last one of them's probably gonna get a copyright hit. Hopefully not a DMCA though. Let's hope for that. I hit cruise. This is fairly festive music anyway. Try not to bounce my head, because of course it'll just bounce for all of you.
'Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
The shit? Oh, I have to go 55. I hit cruise, damn it! Why does it not ever work? There's some combo of my foot has to be on the pedal but not on the pedal. Normally in driving, your foot has to be on the pedal when you hit cruise, then take it off. It doesn't quite seem to be the same in this. I can never quite find which it is. Trucker speed's 55. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna use Twitch Music. I haven't quite got it working yet because it doesn't like. It doesn't seem to like my audio setup, so I get some weird effects with it. I think maybe. I don't know. Because I was noticing something kind of weird anyway, and that is... one of the things, I thought I had it set up at the time, which maybe it would have actually worked the way I had it set up. But my tweet deck, you know, where I read Twitter from, I have that thing on mute and the volume turned all the way down in Windows settings. Now, the program itself has no mute function. Just I do it in Windows. But I noticed every single time a tweet would happen, in OBS, the audio bar would jump, which would indicate, you know, it was making noise. I couldn't hear it, so I wasn't entirely sure if maybe it was sending out audio over Twitch, even though I couldn't hear it. But I was noticing as well the other day, I had Firefox on mute. I had both Twitch muted and the tab itself on mute. And then when I went into
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
the sound mixer, it was showing that Firefox was making sound. So I don't know. It might be that it just wasn't actually outputting sound to the stream. I need to look into it. It really doesn't like my Elgato sound mixer, though. It does not seem to like that at all. I need to look into it to try to get it working again. See if I can get it to work. One streamer I watch got it to
Keep
work.
left, and then turn left.
And the thing of it is, I can't imagine if it was a difficult setup, he would have gotten it to
Turn
work.
left.
So it has to be super simple. Plus, one thing I couldn't find information on was if I think I talked about this before, but it seems the plugin doesn't load on OBS if Twitch soundtrack is off. So I'm curious if the plugin just is inactive in OBS when soundtrack is off, or if I have to freaking turn soundtrack on every single time I want to use the plugin, or want to use OBS while I have the plugin. I don't know. I need to test it. Games boast about having large world maps, but I'm thinking Truckin' Sim has a lot of them be. Same with Flight Sim. Then again, I can imagine, in truth though, beyond these hillsides, there's actually nothing there. So it's not a complete world map. The world only is around the roads. Beyond the tree line, there's emptiness. So it's weird. It's always one of those weird things I think about. I think you can actually
Keep left.
like extend your view beyond the truck to like take photographs and whatnot. I think. I'm not sure.
Continue straight.
Oh, frame rate. Frame rate. So I haven't played with OBS in a year, but you remember it being a pain. Well, for a tryouts. Things like OBS have gotten a lot better over the years. I kind of wish Streamlabs OBS would implement the feature because regular OBS implemented the same
Continue
feature
straight.
that Twitch Soundtrack uses. So you can actually just push audio to a track that won't catch on the VOD. But I don't think Streamlabs OBS does it yet, so. If I want to get over or not. Not that I can. Traffic is entirely blocking me from getting out of this lane. Look, y'all, it's not my fault you're passing me in the right lane. You won't let me over into the right lane. You've got the entire right lane entirely full. I cannot get over. Traveling in the passing lane. Well, like I say, they won't let me over. Not my fault. Most middle lane's fine. Not blocking traffic. There's another lane that goes on the other side of me. Galuna hates it if I'm driving in the left lane or middle lane and not passing people. She hates it when I get passed in the right lane. Again, the entire right lane is full. I can't get over. Every time a car passes me, there's just another one to take its spot. Plus, the law of lane states that the minute I finally get over into that lane's gonna end. Yep, see, look. The lane's ending. Let me read the backlog. Just signal, wait 2 seconds, then push like a normal trucker. It's illegal. Illegal. But yeah. Middle lane's fine, though. It's kind of one of those rules of the road that they never fucking enforce. It's like, yeah, you should always be in the right lane if you're going slower, but the cop's not going to pull you over if you happen to be in that lane. Unless they've got a quota to meet. Or you're a minority.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Oh, shit. I thought I was braking. I didn't realize I was snow. Oh, over here you get caught. It's the top 10 most expensive tickets, really? Why?
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
Do the cops get a slush fund or something? Alright, back on the road. Damn it. I can't read chat. I can't ever criticize my driving here. If you go in the slow middle lane, end up blocking people needing to pass. Well, like I say, if I'm not blocking traffic, then it's less of a problem. I wasn't blocking traffic. Faster traffic could still get around me.
Continue straight.
See, Wickaluna, you want me to get my license. Get my license for Europe. I've had a license before. Let me specify that. For anyone new, I've had a license before. When I moved to Europe, I didn't get a new license.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right. Keep right. Keep left.
Wish they would do that here. It's one of those pet peeves you can't stand. There's no license, it didn't happen. Overtaking on the right is the topic 10 expensive. Just driving the left lane, not so much. But since normal people won't overtake on the right because of the fine, you get a lot of unhappy followers. Oh, okay. Which is weird that overtaking on the right is considered a bad thing. Simply not because if a person in the left lane's going slower, then you should be penalized for the person in the left lane going slower. You should not be hindered by the person in the left lane, especially if, you know, you're going the speed limit. If you're going the speed limit, they're going 5 under. You should not be restricted, you know, to not be allowed to pass them simply because they're in the fast lane going under the speed limit. That seems like an absolutely ridiculous traffic law. You could literally hold an
Continue
entire
straight.
line of traffic behind you without actually having traffic behind you. Seems absurd. But also, I make it a point when I'm driving not to actually block traffic. I will say that. 2, I'm playing a sim game, so I don't care 100%. I try to drive as realistic as possible in this, but sometimes I don't care. If it was a legit driving, I wouldn't be doing some of the things I do. Like I wouldn't go around a roadblock, obviously. If I saw a police officer up, you know, in the side lane, I'd get in the other lane. That sort of stuff. This one I don't care as much. I'm a bit more observant of actual traffic laws. But I know it's a law, but I disagree with the whole you're not allowed to pass on the right if left lane's going slower. That's just a trap. That's just a money trap. That's not a sensible
Continue
traffic
straight.
reason. That's how you get money out of the system. It's because of that case of emergency, you can always veer right without having to look over your shoulder like that. Where's the damn unfollow button? Look, it's not entitled Americanism, it's fucking logic. Like, I'm not even applying, like, entitlement here. It's actually illogical. It actually just doesn't make sense.
Keep left.
Besides, being in the left lane and holding traffic back, it means you just can't pass someone in the left lane. You can level peg with them and be fine. So it doesn't help if they can suddenly swerve into the right lane. The whole point is you just can't pass them on the left. Or on the right. You level peg with them, it's fine. So then it doesn't add up. Look. Look, okay, I'm a courteous driver, damn it.
Keep right. And then turn right.
But
Turn right.
in all the years I drove, I'd never got into a car accident once. And I only ever got pulled, well, no, I got pulled over twice. One was because of an actual speed trap. Because the speed limit went from 55 to 35 over a hill, and the cop was rating right there. But I got off with no ticket, so. And then the second time I got pulled over was because the officer tried to tell me I wasn't wearing my seatbelt when I 100% was. And again, I didn't get a ticket, so. Otherwise. If you're American, you agree? Oh no. Just because it's a law doesn't mean it's logical, alright? We know this. We're planning cocaine back then. Actually, there was another time I got confronted by a cop. But I wasn't they didn't pull me over. I was parked somewhere. Because I was... Let's see, what was it? I was waiting to pick up a friend. So, like, someone was going to drive them to me, drop them off to me, and I was going to take them elsewhere. So I was parked. And I had just gotten off work. At that time, my job was working in a factory with a printing factory, where there's a lot of solvents and all this kind of shit in the air. And, I'd just gotten off work. I was like not even an hour off work. And so I'm sitting there parked. I had a friend with me. And then they tried to accuse me of smoking. They said my eyes look glassy and all this other shit. And they actually searched my car. Couldn't find shit. I guess they didn't have any weed on them to plant on me, but yeah. They tried to accuse me of smoking weed. Which at that point in my life, I'd never done it before. And then they made up a story of, well, we got a lot of break-ins at this place you're parked at, so that's why. It's like, that's 100% not true. Because I happen to know the people that work there.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
So yeah, I've had a cop try to...
Keep right. And then turn right.
Okay. That's a tight turn.
Turn right.
Almost out of energy and I'm almost out of gas. I think we can make both. But you have to also consider the reason why the cop didn't actually plant anything on me is because I'm also white, so. Also a small town. Not above believing my privilege has gotten me out of tickets and accusations. Holy shit, that was about a wreck, man.
Police ahead. Speeding would be a big mistake.
I'll make it before I'm tired if I gotta go this speed. Who goes 30 on a highway? Who makes the speed limit 30 on a highway? What? I was going 2 fucking miles an hour over the speed limit. Aw, fuck you. 2 miles an hour over and they fucking bust me for speeding. That asshole had a quota. Ain't nobody alive would pull you for going 2 miles an hour over. Plus this truck doesn't want to go under 30. I kept trying. The truck either goes 5 miles an hour or 32. It does not want to go in between. See, all y'all are gonna use that as ammo against me now, aren't you? I can hear it. I can hear the typing. Not looking at you, Chad. Not looking. Because it's dangerous to read text while driving. Holy crap, the texture on this barrier is like freaking out the headset. Orange police will pull you if you go over 2 miles. Depends on how busy they are. They're being asses. Yeah, I mean, fuck. Can't pull you for anything. They don't even need an excuse, but. Also, in my defense, this truck really does not like going under 30. It goes 32 or 5.
Keep right.
That's the problem.
And then exit right. I insist.
Because when the truck's carrying a load, it
Exit
doesn't
right.
like
I
super slow
insist.
speeds. Struggling to keep it under 30
Turn left.
and not stop in the middle of the road. Okay. No, there's not a dead zone on the pedals. It's just it's the truck, and I think it's probably the auto transmission, sort of the way the game does it, because it's the same with the keyboard. If you've got simple controls, this truck can stop on a fucking dime at a certain speed, which a normal truck just won't do. It's an in-game thing. So it's not the pedals at all. Yeah, see, now, stay slow. Like, hit it with the cruise. Hit it. Basically, at this speed, you have to, like, pump the pedal. Yeah, it's an in-game thing. I always had to do that when I used the keyboard. It might be better if you're not using simple controls, because of course, you know, you'll have things like gears and, you know, proper gear shifting and brake control and all that kind of stuff. So,
You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
where do you want me to put this thing? This doesn't even look like a fun place to fly. Okay. Ooh. Now here's the thing, is this map being truthful to me here? I still have to back up if I do that. Fuck it. We'll do the simple. Layout of this area, so I'm not sure if it's trying to get me to do a tight squeeze part. Oh, I see. Yeah, that. It's awkward, but I probably could have done it. Trailers just this way. Do a trailer. Go that way. It's in. Okay, that's just some pedantry right there. Come on. It's 15 points, I don't care. That's just some bullshit. We go, level 10. We get extra for doing some hazard. So I think if you do hazardous, you get more experience, but of course if you do high value, you get more money. But of course you get tired faster if you do hazardous material. Urgent deliveries unlocked. Important deliveries unlocked. Do one of those. Okay, what time is it? I guess I do need to go, huh? There's no way I could. If I do another actual drive, it's gonna be another hour. We only got 2 drives in today. Those were some 2 big ones. Ugh. Ugh. Those are some 2 really big drives. So yeah, I'm level 10. To get the truck I want, I'm gonna have to be level 13. So we basically gotta do like 2 or 3 more drives. Once I get 2 or 3 more good drives in, I should be able to get the truck I want. And I've got extra money to spend on it too, so. And then we'll need to eventually, you know, get on doing garages and whatnot. So we'll eventually, we'll have to buy a second truck in order to get another person. But yeah. I don't even know where my truck is, where my garage is, because it says I've got a garage, but I don't know where it is. Because in Euro Truck, you just start off there all the time. Maybe I start off there when I actually buy a truck, though. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, well, like I say, I'd love to do another drive, but it will take way too long. So there we go. Yeah, okay, you have to have the truck first. Makes sense. Makes sense. There we go. So I think we've all learned something today. You all can never drive with me. All that said, though, I do adhere to traffic laws, and I'm not stupid about it. I'll argue with them, but I obey them. So it's just one of those things. It's like sometimes they're just. But anyway, this is trucking sim, so sometimes I'm just gonna say fuck it, 'cause I can. Plus, I'm a trucker, and truckers, you know, don't really obey traffic laws anyway. I gotta play the part of a trucker, so, you know, I gotta swerve in and out of people. I've gotta, you know, hit my brakes when I'm in front of someone. I've gotta stay in the lane where I block the most traffic possible. You know, that's the reason why convoys are generally illegal in a lot of states, because they'll block traffic. Convoys are actually quite illegal in a lot of cases, or at least that's what I always heard. Now, maybe that's not the case. Maybe they've changed it, but I remember for a time convoys were illegal. But it's like, but I mean, yeah, like 2 trucks couldn't occupy like next to each other or something. Anyway. Something like that. I think convoys that are in a singular line are fine, but if you're a convoy, you're not allowed to pass each other, period. Something like that. I don't know. I've known people who have family who have been truckers, so I know some of the trucking laws. Not very many of them, and most of them are even probably dated, so. And regional as well, so. Like, I know in North Carolina, if you're a trucker, you have to have your headlights on at all times. If you're on the road, you have to have your headlights on. This game doesn't seem to enforce that. This game will enforce it if you don't have your headlights on at night, but it will not enforce it if you don't have your headlights on during the day, so. It's one of those, like, little sub-laws. Maybe it's different in California and the eastern side, but no, pretty much for the western side. Eastern side, I know that's pretty much the case. If you're not from the States, traffic laws can be confusing because different states have different ones. from different maximum speeds to different speeds for trucks to helmet laws. Helmet laws are different. Yeah, every state has its own laws, which, yeah, it does make fun on long trips. That is very true. Some are different from others. So, one person's experience is different from someone else's, depending on where you live. I always remember, like, that was a big thing about motorcyclists. A lot of motorcyclists would go from Ohio to Florida. In Ohio, you don't have to wear a helmet. So technically, if you have an Ohio motorcycle license, you don't have to wear a helmet, period. But if you travel through another state, they'll still pull you and give you a ticket if you don't. So it makes it kind of awkward for other states and whatnot. I think Ohio got the helmet law now. I don't actually know. I haven't lived in Ohio since I was 14, so I don't really know anymore, but I always remember that being a big thing was, yeah, if you were a motorcyclist, you didn't have to wear a helmet. I can't remember if they changed that in recent decade or something. Anyway, because I knew some motorcyclists, or my mom did. My mom actually used to own a Harley Davidson motorcycle. She used to go riding. But anyway. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna be off tomorrow, so yeah. Thursday. I don't know what we'll do Thursday. We might continue more Lumberjack Sim. I always call it Lumberjack Sim. Lumberjack Dynasty. We'll probably continue more of that, and then of course Friday will be Satisfactory. So that's gonna be the plan. I think a helmet should be required. But they don't do it. So they don't do it in Florida either. See, that was always the big thing. Because I was always trying to figure that out. It was like getting caught in the middle. So if you were going from Ohio to Florida, both don't have helmet laws. But if you got caught in the middle, that was like the big point of tension between motorcyclists and law enforcement. That was always the thing. Yeah, that's what I remember now. Okay. Probably Georgia, maybe. I mean, I think they should wear helmet laws. I don't know. No, I mean, absolutely should wear a helmet. I'm saying you absolutely should wear a helmet. But I always feel like in half the motorcycle accidents, a helmet has never saved anyone because they impact so fucking hard. Or the injury ends up so extreme, you'd rather not have lived through it. But, you know, absolutely wear a helmet. I'm saying absolutely wear a helmet. I personally believe you should wear a helmet. And it does save head injuries, too. So even if you have a small wreck, the small wreck is where it really counts. It will absolutely save your butt. It's the big ones that... Just fucking don't listen to me today, guys. Don't listen to me when it comes to driving and traffic and laws. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Your body, your choice. Yeah, that's true. Technically, that is true. That would be kind of my argument. If you don't want to wear a helmet, don't. But just realize you're probably going to die. Because in a technicality, I would say if you died on a motorcycle, you're less likely to hurt somebody else by not wearing a helmet. You know what I mean? Technically, that becomes more on you. I don't know. There's probably reasons. Just wear a helmet. Just wear a helmet. You've talked to people that have had the things split in an accent and say they're like, see, yeah, you'll traumatize the other party. Yeah, that actually did cross through my mind. Because if another driver was in that wreck and you die, that could traumatize him. So yeah, that's why I say just wear a helmet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there have been cases where, yeah, wearing a helmet, oh, absolutely, more times than not, the helmet will save your bacon. I guess maybe that's what I'm trying to say here. I'm having one of these moments where I'm trying to say, here's the moments that won't matter, but those are such small numbers, should absolutely. God damn it. I'm becoming a person I hate. I'm becoming the type of person I hate. Wear a helmet, wear a mask. Don't text or use your cell phone while driving. Fuck. All right? Those things I actually believe in, all right? I'm gonna go before I say something I actually don't mean. Because I have a feeling that's what I'm doing. I'm saying things and then I think about it and I go, no, that's not true. I'm having just one of those moments where the things I'm saying aren't the things I actually believe or mean. So it's like, let's go. Yeah, too late. It's on video. And it'll go on YouTube unless it gets DMCA'd for the music I was playing in the background. Or if it was muted on Twitch. If it's muted in the VOD, then none of this happened. Okie dokie, guys. Oh, goodness me. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I probably won't be back tomorrow, so Thursday we'll probably do some more Lumberjack Dynasty, or maybe something else, I don't know. But yeah, Friday then we'll do some Satisfactory. That's the plan. So, alright guys. Have a good one. Don't get road rage. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.